Hey, it's Tuesday. Welcome back to you. Tough show. Got to follow up the dog food yesterday. That's going to be tough, but here it is. The big question, who's on your team? And when I say team, I mean the team, the group of people who are going to support you and your child through the middle school years. Who are those people that you're going to rely on when your child can't come to you for whatever reason, can't come to you to ask questions and get answers, or maybe doesn't want to hear the answers that you have to give? It's a reality, folks. They're becoming teens, and part of that is developing an independent person and identity separate from you as parents. And I've talked about this before, so I'm not going to go into the detail there. But suffice to say, there's a lot of questions. They're trying to find answers, and you're not always available, or they're not always wanting to come to you. So who are the folks that you're going to depend on? So critical, so critical. The reason being is families have changed over the course of the last generation. The nuclear family is now more the norm, and even more than that, soon to be, the number of single-parent households is going to equal the number of two-parent households. So there you go. And grandma and grandpa, you're lucky if you see them once a year at the holidays. So things have changed. You need to take on this idea that parenting now is a team sport. And because of that, we need to identify some key people in your child's life. So here it is. Number one, take out a piece of paper. Simple tool, pencil, paper. List all of those folks that your child has contact with on a weekly basis. That may be grandma and grandpa over the phone, maybe even in person. But who are the teachers, mentors, coaches that your child is going to see throughout the course of every week? Those are critical members of your team. Those are people that you're going to need to count on. Those are people that you need to connect with. Your role now as a parent moving into the middle school years is a little different. You're now what I call the player manager. You're definitely a key player on the team, but you're kind of managing things from the background a little bit. So your job, list those key people. Number two, connect with those key people, either through an email, a voicemail. You may even see them in person after a soccer practice, before school, after school. Somehow in the next 7 days, you need to connect with every person on that list. The message is very simple. It's consistent. Everyone on the list gets the same idea, and the idea is this: you are a valued member in my child's life, a valued part of our team as we get into the middle school years. Rephrase it as you like, but essentially the message is we value you and the role that you're going to play in our child's life over the next couple of years. We want you to be on our team. Thank you so much for doing what you do, in a few words or less. So you made the initial contact. Step number three, you've got to maintain and build that relationship. It's not enough to send one email or leave one voicemail or shake one hand. You've got to continue to do that over time. Get to know these people. Get to know what they really like, what it is that they appreciate. These are people that you need to build that relationship with. You're going to count on them. These may be the folks that you're going to need to put in a tough phone call when things aren't going so well at home, and you're going to say, hey, if you have an opportunity, I'd really appreciate it if you would, pull so-and-so aside, talk to them for a couple minutes. We've had some rough times at home. So these are people, as I said, you're going to count on over the next couple of years. So maintain that relationship. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Who's on your team? Big question for today. Have a wonderful Tuesday. See you back tomorrow. Take care.